Did you know that Mumbai's 6 biggest landowners actually own over 10% of the total land parcels in the financial capital? That's right. According to a survey by the Slum Rehabilitation Panel, Mumbai's real estate market has land spread across an area of over 1 lakh acres. The habitable portion out of this is about 34,000 acres. Of this 34,000 acres, 20% is owned by just 9 landlords. These are private entities. They are either families or they are trusts. And in fact, of this 20% also, almost half is owned by the Godrej family. The Godrej family owns a little over 3,400 acres of land, which is located on the Eastern Express Highway in Vikhroli. In fact, earlier this year, when the Godrej family reached an agreement to split the conglomerate, Jamshed Godrej and Smita Krishna Godrej got the unlisted Godrej and Boyce and its affiliates, which includes the land bank, including prime property in Mumbai. The two siblings own exclusive construction rights over about the 3,000 acres of land holdings, which makes Godrej and Boyce the biggest private land owner in Mumbai. As per a real estate developer in the city, the land bank includes a bunch of reservations of forest, mangroves and coastal roads. So there are limitations on how much one can construct on it. But even with these limitations, the land value is estimated at about 30,000 crore rupees. Now, the second biggest landowner is the F.E. Dinshaw Trust, which owns 683 acres of land. In fact, even the difference between the first and second biggest landowners is quite stark, 3,000 acres and 683 acres, which gives you an idea about just how much land Godrej and Boyce has. So the F.E. Dinshaw Trust owns land banks in Malad and surrounding areas as per this survey. F.E. Dinshaw was a Parsi solicitor, financier and a landowner who had died in 1936. He left behind these huge land banks for the family, and a large part of these have either been acquired by the government or monetized from time to time. The third biggest landholding in Mumbai is of Pratap Singh Vallabhdas Surji's family. He was a 20th century landowner with properties in Ghatkopar and Villeparle. His descendants own about 647 acres of land in Bhandup and surrounding areas. The fourth biggest landholding in Mumbai is that of Jijiboy Ardeshir Trust, which owns 508 acres of land in Chembur. The fifth biggest is the A.H. Wadia Trust, which owns 361 acres of land in Kurla. As per reports, in the early 19th century, Ardeshir Wadia got the lease for Kurla for a yearly rent of about 3,500 rupees, which is now mostly encroached. In the early 20th century, the Kama family of Mumbai Samachar was managing the trust. It owned almost a third of the land in Chembur. And the sixth largest of them is the Bairamji Jijiboy Trust, which owns 269 acres in different parts of Mumbai. Sir Bairamji Jijiboy was a 19th century Parsi philosophist who got 7 villages, which constituted about 12,000 acres from the East India Company in the 1800s. As per reports, he also owned Land's End in Bandra, where Taj Hotel now stands. So there you have